students, welcome to class 10th. Today we are going to start chapter circles. As I have told you that I will give you a video for the introduction of chapter circles, right? So let's start. First of all, before starting about the circle, let's discuss about circle and line in a plane. Okay, circle and line in a plane. There can be three conditions for a circle and a line. When a line will not touch the circle at any point. First condition will be this. Second condition, when line touches the circle at one point. And third condition, when line touches the circle at 2 points. Okay, so these are the three conditions. In first condition, this is called non-intersecting line and circle. Okay, second condition will be, it is touching at one point, and this one point, when a line touches the circle at one point only, no, this is called tangent of circle. You can call it tangent. Okay, this is what you have to discuss. And when a line touches 2 points, means intersecting line, no, this one is intersecting. It means this one is secant of circle. It will be secant of circle. There are three conditions and you must know about all these conditions. Tangent. Now tangent to a circle. What is tangent? A tangent to a circle is a line which touches the circle at one point, right? A line which touches the circle at exactly 1 point. For every point on the circle there is a unique tangent. Like if I take this point, there will be separate tangent. If I take this point, there will be separate tangent. If I take this point, there will be separate tangent. For every point there will be unique tangent, right? So this is called tangent of the circle when a line touches the circle at exactly 1 point. Here this is called tangent. Now let's come upon secant to a circle. What is secant? Secant to a circle is a line. Listen students. Secant to a circle is a line which has 2 points in common with the circle, which touches the point at a circle at 2 points. Okay. See. Like if I have taken this line, this touches the circle at 2 points. This one is point AB, this one is A. AB. This is called secant. Right? Intersecting line of the circle is considered as a secant of the circle. So tangents perpendicular to the radius of the point of contact. Whenever you will draw tangent, no, and from center you will draw radius, it will be perpendicular to the tangent. This is the theorem. You have to learn this theorem and you have to do the proof of this theorem also, because this is tangent and this is radius, and line radius is perpendicular to tangent. Clear everyone? Next point. Next is the number of tangents drawn from a given point. From one point you can draw only one tangent. Okay, like if you are taking this as 1 point now, you can draw one tangent. If you take this as tangent, you can draw one more tangent. From 1 point only you can draw one tangent only. This you have to know. But from this condition is for only point must be on the circle. If the point is on the circle, then you can draw one tangent only, right? But if the point will be outside the circle, like this, here is the point. How many tangents you can draw? You can draw 2 tangents. This one is first tangent and this one is second tangent. How? Because this is the point and this is the point on circle. One tangent will be like this, and second point, this one is the second point on the circle, second tangent. Clear? Next one is length of tangent. Length of tangent. See, what will be the length? Length of tangent is a length from the point on the circle to the external point. This is considered as length. So this PL will be the length of tangent. Okay. So in this, when there is a point external to the circle, okay, this is the point P. So what will be the length of tangent? PT1 will be the length of tangent. Here PT2 will be the length of tangent. Clear? So this was the introduction only. In second video I will make you explain 10.1. Okay. So that's all. 10.1 you have to wait for second video. Thank you. Have a nice day.